Hi, hello to everyone. Here I am again, Scrap and Lizzie. Here's the Scrap and Lizzie show. That's my beautiful. Thank you, Stacy, for this beautiful thing. But what I want to show you today is I finished this snippet roll. I finished this, and this snippet roll is going to go to a lucky winner. We haven't chose the winner yet, but going to go to a lucky winner. And I just want to show you, take it off the spool. I'm not going to attach it to the spool because the winner might decide they don't want it attached to the spool. So, but this here snippet roll is about a yard. Let's see, let me see how long is it. It's 39 inches long, this here snippet roll. I did this all in mainly blues, but I've got some other colors in there too, but I've mainly done it in blues. Let me see if I can, how do I do this here? There, we can go a little closer. But when I do one color, I'll add, well, of course there'll always be white in there, but like this one's a lot of different shades of blues. There's like the little lace butterfly. This is my, sorry, I was trying to make a ribbon flower, which is sort of like a ribbon flower. There's a little button that says handmade with love. Different buttons. This here I couched on a ring, just a ring. I couched on there and put a button in the middle of it. And then a little yo-yo there with a button. This is what I want to put on everything I make, most everything I make. I want to put a little mustard seed, a little glass jar with a mustard seed in it. And here again we have yo-yo on top of yo-yos. There's a cluster of 4 of them with buttons in the middle. And this is a crocheted flower. That flower was sent to me by Cordula. She crocheted them flowers and sent me a bunch. I put a button in there. There's a piece of lace there. There's a different kind of piece of lace here. Maybe I should attach that down, but maybe not. And then here is, this was actually a piece of baby wipe that I used as a wiping cloth on painting. And then I sewed it together in a zigzag and pull it, and I'd have to show you how I did that. And then here's buttons too. And then this is a piece, this was actually doll hair, but I couched it on actually using French knots. I couched that on there. And it's got little not bunnies, those are little teddy bears. Then a piece of lace, a teddy bear fabric. Then a piece of lace here, and I put that on with French knots and little beads. And then here was some just little handmade flowers and some yo-yos and little fish. I've been working on this probably at least a year on and off. And so some of the things is new to me. There's a pretty piece of lace there. A little piece of rickrack that's put on there with beads. Just sewing, hand stitching. Every bit is hand stitched. Another one of Cordula's flowers with a button in the center. Just little scraps of fabric that are just layered on there. And then another yo-yo with a butterfly button. I love the little wooden buttons that you can get in the different shapes like that. And then here's a little lace flower and a button in the middle, just a little piece of lace, but that's stitched at the top with putting beads, using beads on there. And then there's another little, like a blue lacy flower with a fish in the middle. And then there's another little butterfly, and I sewed the little beads on there for the butterfly's body. And then here I put a piece of rickrack on there. I slow stitched it on and then put beads on all the little pointed edges. And this butterfly too, I stitched the beads on to make his little body there. And so I like this. And then it's on this wooden spool, and sometimes people fix these to where where they glue them on so they stay on, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it on and wind it in there. Oh, and on the back, just this morning, I covered the whole back with a piece of the denim. Well, it's cotton fabric, but it's made to look like scattered denim. But I used a piece of that I got from Ray, and I put that across the whole back. And so whoever wins this is going to be able to, you can cut it apart and use it in pieces, or you can just leave it as a little decoration in your sewing room or in your craft room. Because with it even just sitting down on your table and leave part of it out like this, then that's real pretty, I think, anyway. And so then I just got a box of fabrics from Laura. Sent me another box of fabrics. Gosh, she's just spoils me rotten with fabrics, but I'm not complaining. And so I took a piece of that because I found a piece that matched, and I'll just go around there and tie that, and then that makes a nice closure. And I could decorate even the spool, but I thought, no, maybe the winner would like to use the spool even for something else. It's a very old and vintage spool. Now, to tell you how the winner comes about, the winner is, I haven't talked too much yet about my scrapping pals, as I call them, is if you look under the video, there's a little button that says join, and when you click on that join, you can join and become a Scrappin' Pal. The Scrappin' Pals are actually a group that helps me to earn money for postage so I can mail out Happy Mails to people. And so this morning went my first Happy Mail out, and I was happy to be able to send out a Happy Mail. And I've got enough stuff around my house to send Happy Mails, but don't always have the money to pay the postage, so I don't get to send out as much. But with this group, the Scrappin' Pals, that helps me do that. But once a month, I'm going to give out a gift, something that I make, which this is going to be the first one. Let me see if I can find on my phone. I found a little place. Let me see. And I think this is it right here. Decision maker wheel. Like this. So here I got a wheel. I've got everybody's name on this here wheel. Now, if you have, like, there's 3 levels that you can join, and it's like, for the first level is $2.99 a month, then the second live is $3.99 a month, and the third level is $4.99 a month. So on the wheel, so if you have, like, this person has got 3, did the $4.99, so that person has 3 chances. This one too, 3 chances. Here's one that is the $2.99. There's 2 of them that are $2.99, or maybe 3 that are $2.99, and so they have 1 chance. Then I know. Oh, then here's one girl that has 2 chances, and then I just press here. The wheel spins, and wherever it stops is the winner. And that would be the winner. And so when you join the group, your name will go on there either 1, 2, or 3 times, depending on which one you choose to do. Now, you will become winners even if you do not join my group. Even if you don't join the Scrapping Pals group, even if you don't join the Scrappin' Pals group, you will still be winning, be able to win things, because when we do a live stream, especially, is when I will always give out like a door prize, but the door prize goes to anybody. You don't have to be a you don't have to be a scrapping pal to be to win in the door prize. And so there'll be, and then the door prizes won't be bad. You might get something small like this little diamond art coaster, something like that, or just something. It might be like what I sent off this morning was a tag, the tag that I made yesterday in my in my live stream. I sent a tag and a few other little things with the tag, and to that person isn't a scrapping pal, but that person still can win. And but then I have the money to send that stuff out, and so that's how I work that. Now in my Happy Mail this morning, I got a gift from this was from somebody who is not a scrapping pal, but she also sent me some money, so that, and she said that that's for shipping. So her name is going to go on that, even though she's not in the group of scrapping pals. She still donated to shipping, so her name will go on there. And so, and I think maybe, well, there's going to be other names that actually go on the wheel for different reasons, but because everybody I know cannot just afford, but the winning, the scrapping pals will be get greater gifts, I guess, or bigger gifts, or I don't know what, but other people are going to get gifts too, depending on how much I have for shipping. You know, the shipping is like this morning, the box that I got from Laura, it was like $23 for her to ship that box to me. Shipping is getting very, very, very costly. And so, but anyway, so I'm going to be starting another snippet roll. And so by this snippet roll, I want to make that one in mostly purples. But I think what I want to do, I found this, well, I'm not sure. I was thinking about making my strip out of this and then just start adding to this with maybe coloring part of it with fabric markers and then adding things to it. And that might be what I'll do with that. I wonder, because this is a very large piece of fabric, and let me see, I need my fabric to be as wide as one of these spools. So I need my piece of fabric to be as wide as the spindle on the spool. So let me see if I just okay. This, I love this fabric. Isn't it beautiful? It just looks like a coloring book. All right, this, is it the same at both ends? I don't know. No, it's way different. Way different. So I gotta cut another piece because I need to have it the same. But I can still use this on something else. That's will not go to waste. So now let me just get another piece. I'm going to what side did I tear that off of? Right, this one. Yeah, right here. So now that my second tear will definitely be exact. The first tears aren't exactly the same, but it depends on how accurate it was cut at the sewing shop. Okay, so this right here now will be right. Hopefully. If this one's not right, I've just got a whole lot of, yes, that's good. So this is going to be my second, or my next. I've made different snippet rolls before. This is a lot of this fabric. This was a gift as well, I'm telling you. Okay, now this will be perfect. So now this one will be 45 inches long is how long this snippet roll is going to be. But see, now it's got some butterflies and some flowers in there. And I may use my fabric markers to color some of these butterflies as I'm working on the snippet roll. Now, this here piece of fabric's already got some, it's already got some purple and gold, and I want to use purple and gold, and yellow is going to be, plus some other colors too, but because like this one here, I like the little purple flowers in here. And so like if I was to cut just this piece off right here with that little purple flower and then added it to there, and that's what I can do. And this here is kind of like a purplish bit, and I can make something out of that, maybe the simple flower. And to make a simple flower, you don't have to do anything fancy, because just this alone right here and stitched in the center and stitched on to the snippet roll, and maybe put a couple of French knots on there with my purple threads or whatever, and that would be just fine. So then I have picked out some purple threads that I'm going to be using to do my stitching. So I got some of those. And this one here, I just put that one in there because this is kind of a lavender, so it's going to be like everything like in the purple family, but not exactly. Here's some more purple and white thread. I put that in there. I want some yellow in there, and this is some yellow something. It's fabric of some kind, but I don't know what kind it is. It's so soft, and I want to use that to probably, so maybe I'll make a flower out of this and put a purple button in the middle, and then that will match in there really pretty. This is a pretty yellow flower. This is not a yellow flower, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a long time since I was in kindergarten and learned my colors. But this is, look at that, how pretty that is. So that is going to be so pretty on this snippet roll. And let's see, then I went through my little flowers and I found a few purple. Somebody made this one too. I'm not sure if that was Cordula Tucci. Cordula sends me a lot of flowers. But that's purple. Oh, there's two of those. Somebody sent me these. Maybe it was not Cordula. But there's two of them. And since it's 45 inches long, if I have one at one place and one in another, it's okay. Here is a snippet yo-yo, and this was not made by me. This was made by somebody else because I don't hem mine like this one. This one was somebody more accurate than me that made that one and sent that to me. That's purple. And then I have some purple. Oh, here's some white little flowers. With this one with the yellow in the middle and just white, which there's going to be white flowers in there. So see, even if I took like this little white flower and put it in the middle of that yo-yo, look how pretty that is right there. So that might be what will happen there. And so, and then I have trim. Oh, here's another little flower. I have this here is real pretty trim, so putting that on there too. How pretty that's going to be on the edge of that. I think having the black and white in the back is really going to make all these things pop. And then I have a couple pieces of this purple. It's more of a violet or not violet, but lavender, and that's going to be pretty too. And so this is going to be a pretty, and this is another trim, and it's different than this one. See, this one's got the lavender and the yellow. This one's got kind of lavender and pink, but it's very, very pretty. It's got like ribbon through it. That's pretty. This is some ribbon. It's seam binding, I think, and I love this stuff when it's all wrinkled. But this doesn't wrinkle real well, so this must not be seam binding. It's more of a ribbon. But this is pretty too. It just goes. And here's another. Oh, this is a flower. This is not a yo-yo, but it's a flower. And so there again, look how pretty if you put a little flower in the middle. Then here I have like a gold flower, even the gold flower. That'd be pretty in the middle. Here's another little piece of fabric that is got a lot of lavenders and blues in it. So then that is real pretty. That's going to go in there somehow. Now, sometimes I just, like on that one, I have some squares, and I just kind of put the squares on there and just kind of in a little strip or little something. Here's the, this is a long piece. I could almost use that for the back, but that would, I think if I use just the solid purple in the back like this, then the rest of them wouldn't pop as well as they do by having it on the white. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to be using that for something too. And then this, oh my gosh, look at this, how pretty that is. And so somehow parts of this piece of fabric will go on there. Parts of this one. This is a fat quarter. Got that one from Ray. And so that's going to go on there. But this is what I do. I take, see, I got one purple button in there so far, but I got more purple buttons. And then here's another one of these little, I got 2 or 3 of these. These here, little things here were sent to me by Dai long time ago. She sent me a box of purple. I'm telling you, it was just a box of everything purple. And then here is another piece. This is in a little different shape, but that's pretty too. And here's another, like a little purple flower. They're lavender, you know. They're all in the purple family, violet family. And then here is a little white crocheted flower. Look at what happens when you just layer these things together. See how pretty? But that's what I do. I've got this bag, and I just start collecting as I'm digging through my stuff. And so then when I sit down here and get myself comfortable and start stitching, I've got things to work with right away. And you know, it takes me a while to get something like this done, so I'll be constantly finding more things to throw in this bag. Some of them I may use, some of them maybe I won't use, but I have them in here nonetheless, because I can be looking for something else and then I'll say, oop, that's got to go in my purple bag. I love that flower. That's definitely going to go on there. And this piece may end up being what I put on the back. I don't know. Maybe it would be enough. Yeah, it would be. I would piece it, but that is so pretty. I might make something like maybe a flower or 2 out of this and put on the front. I love this. It's got the oriental symbols in there, like Japanese or Chinese or Taiwanese or whatever symbols. They're pretty, and there might be enough that I can make a strip to go across the whole back then when I'm finished, but still have enough that I can make some flowers or pieces that will go on the front. And so that is what is going to be my next snippet roll, and I'll probably get that started. I want to start it right away, so I probably will, but there's so many things I want to start right away. But Ray and I are going to be going on live more often. We really are. We have found, though, that we can't really plan ahead. We can't really plan ahead. So because we tried to do the hump day every Wednesday, but it seems like then every Wednesday things would happen. and we had to cancel, and one or the other of us. And so, because, well, actually, we both have lives and families and things and issues, and so we can't plan ahead. So what we do is we can say, do you want to go live in 30 minutes? And then if we agree, then we'll go ahead and schedule the live for 30 minutes, and then most people will get a notification. I know everybody doesn't get the notifications for some reason, but in our live streams is when we'll most likely choose, we'll always have a winner. Like yesterday, I had a winner on my part, and Ray, she was sewing scraps together, and so she gave those away to a lucky winner. And so, but the bigger prizes, they're going to be separate somehow, you know. But anyway, there's going to be everybody's a winner, though. I'm telling you, everybody's a winner. And what it turns out is that I turn out to be the winner. Like yesterday, I have to say, well, in my family right now, we're having a little bit of life going on in our family, and a little bit of it is kind of sad. And so by going on, and we were on for about 2.5 hours of a live stream, and it was like therapy for me. It was like I felt so good. I felt so good after um, being on with my friends for that amount of time. And this here person who is the camera hog is Petunia. Petunia, would you take your belly? Put it over there. Okay. And so she likes to be on camera. But anyway, that's it. That's it. I just wanted to explain that a little bit because I'm having questions about how the Scrappin' Pals work, and I hope that explained it a little bit. And if you want to join, you just click the join button underneath, and then the directions will be there. And but you don't have to be joined to win prizes. Mainly, you have to be at the live streams, because somebody at the live streams is going to win a prize. And then there might be I might come up with I hear somebody that says, oh my gosh, I wish I had pink fabric. Well, then maybe I'll go get pink fabric together, and I'll send that person just a happy mail with pink fabric. You know, it's just going to be kind of a, whatever. It's how that goes. It's going to be fun, though. And it's going to be fun mainly for me because I'm doing what I love doing. Okay, I'm going to read something from Helen Steiner Rice. Let's open here. Not by chance or happenstance, it says. Into our lives come many things. To break the dull routine. The things we had not planned on that happen unforeseen. The unexpected little joys that are scattered on our way, success we did not count on, or a rare, fulfilling day. The sudden, unplanned meeting that comes with sweet surprise, lights the heart with happiness like a rainbow in the skies. Now some folks call it fickle fate, and some folks call it chance, while others just accept it like a pleasant happenstance. But no matter what you call it, it didn't come without design, for all our lives are fashioned by the hand that is divine. And every lucky happening and every lucky break are little gifts from God above that are ours to freely take. And that is a poem by Helen Steiner Rice, A Collection of Joy. And I thank you all for watching, and come back again, because you never know when there's going to be another video. So sometimes I go days without making any, and then some days I make 5 in one day. Okay, God bless and keep you all. May you keep you safe and secure and happy and healthy and humble and well fed. God bless.